All right. Hi, guys. For those of you already in here, I'm going to do a project for Fast and Fun watercolor that Janet did the other night. I'm going to do it a little different. But first, I'm going to show you the Happy Mail that Shauna sent. This big box. I haven't gone through it myself, but we'll flip through it here in just a minute. Get my chat up. Let everybody get over from Shauna's house. I don't know, the easiest way to do this might be to put it on the mat. And then put it down in the box. I may need to back the camera out. Hi, Colleen. Hi, Atal. CB, Lena, Shauna, Lynn, Norma. Did Eileen fall asleep again? Hi, Kathy. Hi, Dot. Hi, Joycey. All right, let me back the camera out just a little bit, and then we'll move it later if we need to. Hi, Teresa. All right, so this is Happy Mail stuff from Shauna that she destashed and sent my way. And it got here about a week or so, and I haven't even looked at it. So there are some rulers with fancy designs that I guess you could tear paper with or possibly trace or draw. So that's cool. All right. This looks like something she cut and used as a stencil from her silhouette. Feels like a heavier cardstock. Stencil. A lot of stencils. Oh, I like this one. It kind of reminds me of like the flying geese on a quilt stencil. And it may be half of a full stencil. I can't tell because the paper looks like it's cut. So is that half of a full one, like a 12 by 12 cut in half? It is. Smart girl. Okay, so let's... All right, and this is a stencil. Now, this is actually a stencil that that was originally probably intended for like quilting, would be my guess. And it looks like you kept a corner and then sent me the rest. I may make this into a border and then do a piece like that. I may cut it up some myself. Yeah, that's what I kind of thought, Shauna. Ooh, piece of netting. That's good. I have one that's similar to this, that's snake, that will go good with. This one's kind of like a fence pattern. Again, another one cut on look like a silhouette on like a cardstock. This one is sort of like a doily with a journaling template. This one is also another doily. I like the outside of it. This might be kind of cool. Like I saw that Dee Dee did the circle, had the portraits with the circles. This might be cool with like something in it. And then this out behind it. I don't know. Another one cut. Well, or it's actually a paper. This one's actually a paper. So these are probably papers too that were purchased. that are heavier cards. Some black tissue and red tissue with sparkles. Just white tissue paper. Okay, Shauna, are these copies of your watercolor, right? These are copies of your watercolor? Like it's a butterfly and some flowers. Perfect. Put those, I'm trying to put things where they go, sort of, as I show it to you guys. A lot of these are like jelly printed napkins, which I will sort into colors later. I love the napkins. This is napkin with the metallics that she jelly printed on us. She did that on a stream for us. And I tried it with the Deco Arts metallic luster and it wouldn't work. That's what made me know, Shauna, that the consistency of the Deco Arts is drier than that, what the Inca Gold that you have. And that's what these are. And ooh, they will get used. Love this one with the purple and the blue. This is jelly printed paper with the Inca Gold on it. I remember when we did these on your stream. This is feels like a rice paper, maybe. This one I love. It's the purple with the Inca Gold. This is a pattern paper. This is great because I don't use this color. I mean, I don't choose to use this color. So I'm always looking for yellows and oranges. So that's really pretty. I like that feeling of that paper. It's kind of, like I said, I think it's a rice paper. This one's got skeleton leaves, a stamp, I think. More of the, and this is mostly that thin paper, more napkins. And I'll just kind of do a quick flip through. Jelly print on the sewing paper. All of this I use a lot. I like this one a lot because these are colors that I don't tend to print myself. That's one of the good things about getting papers from somebody else. They have different paints. They have different products or taste. So it makes you move out of your box and get things in your stash that are different. That's pretty. This is deli paper, Inca Gold. See, I love this one too. Love, love, love that. We'll make pretty bunny. Like I said, these are just from jelly printing sessions. And they probably don't, they like, that's the silver. But the napkin goes translucent when you collage with it. So the white will go away and show whatever your background is. That's the rice paper with the silver on the purple. And these are just napkin backs from Decorative Napkins. And it's just more of the same. The skeleton leaves, those are pretty too. I'm just trying to flip through these kind of fast. Scroll up. Oh, good. Good, Vaughn. That's what you want me to see, that your package got there. Good. Wow, it took a long time, Vaughn. I know Galena got hers. I know Lori and Judy got theirs. I'm pretty sure Norma got her artwork. Her jelly plates went today. And I know Terry got her crab, the new crab. I have the stabbed crab that I fixed. Yeah. And these are just some solids, which are great for jelly printing too, because you could add to them. Like this one has something added. And I love this. That would be just fabulous on something. So thank you, Shauna. It will all get used. I'm going to have to sit and color. Put it in by colors. I may have to get a new set of drawers. Oh, that one's pretty too. That would be good on a bunny too. That would be her outfit. And that could be her ears. See, that's a bunny right there. You just added this, her ears, and her outfit. That's going in a separate pile. I don't know what the theme of that bunny would be. Something about a garden. That one's so pretty too. Look at the detail. Hi, Gail. Hi, Pat. I'll see if I missed anybody. Well, I'm glad you like it, Vaughn. And it can just, it's not, you know, it can just go on a regular frame. Hey, Button. Hey, Jean. A shamrock bunny. Oh, maybe like a shamrock bunny. Like this and this kind of go together, don't they, Lena? And we could make a little top hat for him from that die cut from Joan, because I'm pretty sure I have one of those still. See, and I don't even care that this one's torn because I'm going to tear it and cut it anyways. Oh, that's pretty too. This would be good on an apple if you were doing the greens like Kathy did today. I really like these circle ones. Those are pretty. Ooh, this one's got a ton of layers, but it is pretty. It's hard to see on the camera. Yeah, I'm the one with the bunnies. I don't know how it started. It started with a bunny, and then one theme led to another. With the big eyelashes. See, and I like this too, because this can, you can add something to this, but it's got such, it's like an old wall. And these would be pretty as borders on something. And you had me at map and even Texas map. So that would be a cool lighthouse or something on it, on a pour maybe. Yes, I love cleanups. This is Yupo paper. Ooh, we'll put that aside with the alcohol ink stuff. Okay, I gotta go faster because I could take all day. Oh, look at this one with just some kind of random scribble. Like it? Oh, it's photo paper. Okay. Well, it feels like Yupo. They're very similar. Just there's a difference in the emulsion. Oh, this is appropriate. This is Las Vegas, another place I've lived. This is Magicals. I have no Magicals anywhere. More paper. Loving it. Montana. I bet we could find Lori's house on there. Ooh, some pretty just blues, and it looks like something watery was on top of it. Okay. Oh, more matte paper. Where are we now? I have no idea. I think we're in another country. It looks foreign. But I don't. Might be German. Because that says Hamburg. Might be like a German. Do you have a German map you cut up? Mindy sent this to you. Well, it's got beautiful magicals on it. Yeah, I think it's a German map. That's fun. Maybe we need to do a bunny with lederhosen on it. Oh, look at this side. Hi, Eileen. We wondered where you were. We figured you were sleeping, maybe. That one's pretty. I love pinks and yellows. More map paper. Iowa and Indiana. That's Omaha. That's where I was born. So that's actually really appropriate. These are paper towels that had magicals or watercolor. These I probably won't use. So the heavier paper towel, I don't tend to use as much as the napkin that I can pull apart that's thinner. So Joycey, I will probably, yeah, a bunny that travels the world. I will probably send some paper napkins your way and share some of this wealth. Oh, look at that one with the purple and the yellow. And it shimmers. Okay. The papers pull apart too. Yeah, I don't know why I don't use them. Oh, and there's some other napkins, like real napkins. Ooh, I like that one. And if I don't, one of the things like this one, I probably wouldn't see myself using necessarily unless I use just a portion of it. But I would jelly print on it as a base and then add. Yeah, Vaughn, she sent me some. She cut parts, sent parts, and some of these I probably won't use. I will probably give to the art teacher at my school for the kids to use. There was another ruler in that set of rulers. So this looks like it's like a paint-a-pot. Oh, it's meant to go like around a pot. It's like a stencil on a terracotta pot. That's cute. Laundry room, a floral, what looks like bears, just plastic dividers, but I cut stencils out of these. Pattern, you can never go wrong with pattern, especially old ones that are falling apart that are brittle. Book text, love, love, love book text. This looks like calendar pages. Those are fun. Okay, so I'm just waiting. Okay, so this is some more of the napkins and the papers. A lot of them are very light colored, or just look tie-dyed. Very pretty. So I'll put that up to the side. Like I said, I'm gonna need new drawers. These are samples of paper cut, like, or they were little they might have come that size. They're all florals, which is good because I don't buy florals very often. So that's all real good. I'll add that to my stash of 6x6. Swatch your stencils. Don't understand. Oh, this is fabric samples. Okay, and I'm going to be honest. Love, love, love these, but I don't think that I would use them. So I'm gonna gift this to Joycey with some of the papers I send her. Okay, these are gorgeous fabric samples, but I know Joycey will use them. Is she still here? All right, these are papers. Now I'm going to assume these are painted papers. Okay, Joycey, I'm going to put a box together for you because I know you'll use it. I don't really deal with fabric anymore. That looks like a paint pour. Come from Norma? Shauna, this came from Norma. You're sharing some of what Norma sent you. These look like jelly print pulls, small pieces from Norma. Aren't they? Yeah, they are. I knew that was a paint pour. This one, I think I may frame. It's just so cute and little. It's like 6x6, y'all. I hate the buffering. Yeah. Oh, look at the sparkle. This is on some kind of calendar or map paper cut up. This is alcohol inks. It's stuck. Just a second. That's alcohol inks. That I recognize. But it had something on it because there's double stick tape. But that can be used some way, somehow. Let me put it with the alcohol inks. Yes, I have gotten a normal box, and I have seen normal boxes. I don't know what this is, but it is just shimmery. It's on what looks like a calendar. But I love that. I think what I want to do on these is maybe do some piece of art and then that's small and put it on these. Because they're so pretty. And they're the perfect size that if you did something small, like ATC size, and then put it on there, that's all you would need to do. And there's big ones too that are the same. Like that. Now that would be pretty with the bunny on it, to be honest. Maybe this bunny can go on that background. If we do the bunny separate and then we add her to the background, she can go on that background. So that's what I'm going to do with these, is I'm going to do some kind of small art, maybe alcohol inks, maybe a watercolor, and put it on here and then put them in a frame. Yeah, bunny goes with everything. I think in terms of bunny. Oh, and look at that one, y'all. That's got modeling paste. That's super pretty too. Someone heard jelly prints, the technique that I can't do, that I have tried and tried. That she's so good at. Where you do the magazine transfers. I mean, she's even got words. I love that bike rider. And that silhouette. Oh, look at that face. That you could just frame. Just the way it is, Norma. It's gorgeous. That's a close-up of a cat face. Can y'all see it? There's the nose. There's the eyes and the mouth. It looks like it scrunched its face on a copier and made a copy. You know, like there's a lion. A woman. There's a woman on that one. Guy singing. I see a clock and watches. A person. That kind of looks like a house. Again, this one is just a piece of art on its own. If you took this and put it on a piece of paper that was plain, that set it off, and framed it, that's all you'd have to do. Because that's just so cool. That's got to go to the side. And some more little ones. I have a friend that is obsessed with lips and lipstick. That's got to go to the side too. Looks like I can go with my fib art. Eventually, I might have a wall in front of me with fib art. Okay. Oh, and these are old botanical pages from a book. of birds. Love those. Those will be hard to decide how to use, but I will use them. Put those down in that ephemera. This looks like a magazine or a calendar of rocks. It's a magazine, but that's cool for collage. That's really cool. Some magazine and map pages, calendar, magazine, that kind of stuff. A lot of rocks. These are probably all the types of magazines that work for that method, would be my guess. Oh, look at him. And that one. That one reminds me of Colleen. Doesn't it? Those are cute too. Look at those. Okay, those are going to go someplace different. I want to put paint on them. Maps. We love maps. Tulips. Ooh, I like all those colors. More little maps cut up in pieces. Flowers. This just looks like Norma has gone through the magazine and done all the work for you. A lot of florals. Oh. Water. So you could definitely, those would be neat in a collage, even if it's just a part of it. That you just need a, you know, like, look at the texture in that. Forget that it's a spider. If you just look at that part of it, that could be a fur on a girl. That would look like a fox fur hanging down if you did it right. I don't know where that is, but I might want to go there. I don't know. Those babies. Monkey's butt. There's a giraffe. All right, so I'm going to put those all down. And then here's some magazine pages. I'm going to put this all down in the, I might cut it up area. I'm looking for a little focal ephemera. This is all cute. Parts of calendars. That is a piece of photo paper or Yupo paper. That is pretty. Again, just a piece of artwork on there would be really pretty, but it feels like vellum almost. These will all go to school, and she'll use them with the kids. These are roses. That's a doily. And another doily. And journaling. And a water pot. And some of that little stuff. All this I'm going to take and donate to the Archer at school for the kids to use. Because she's always looking for stuff like that. All right, that's it. We're finally to the bottom of the humongous box that Shauna sent. This is the craft mat that I got from Brutus Marcos or something like that. It's white and it's 16 by 24. It's not as big as I envisioned it was, but I like it. I like that it's white. I mean, it is a good size. I haven't taped it down. My old one is still there. So it's just sitting there. All right. So let me grab. I'm just going to tape it over the old one, which I have done before. Oh, this was sticking. I forgot I did this. It's a little alcohol ink, and then I cut it to make a flower. I was thinking about collaging with it, and then I added some gold. I'm going to move the camera in just a minute. That is horrible. I'm sorry, Julie. I wish there was something that we could do about it. I really don't believe that YouTube is going to take their free platform away, but they may be trying to expand too large, too fast. I know they're trying to get into that where people are getting rid of their TV and their cable and try to compete with Netflix and Hulu and do original programming. I do know they are doing that. Okay, so I took a piece of 9x12 watercolor paper and I cut it in half, and then I I taped it on my board for today, and I am going to do the same project that Janet did, but I'm going to do it slightly different. So I'm just taking a spin on the Fast and Fun Watercolors book, and it's the red orange poppies. So I'm going to set that aside in case I want to refer to it. What I thought is I would do one more of a daytime and one more like a sunset. So two different types of day. All right, and then let me get my paint where I can see it. All right, so we're going to start out with a red, and I have Ingram and Holbein Cambium Red Deep in the same well, side by side. The Ingram one is much deeper and richer than the Holbein one. But I don't really mind that they're mixing. I'm going to do that again today and drive me nuts. Okay. And I want some of that splatter, so I'm going ahead and encouraging it to do that. And I'm trying to get some real watery right here in the middle. And then I'm supposed to let it run down and make like a stem. Okay, let me get rid of the drips here. And then let's go to gonna go to a permanent yellow orange. And add a little bit of that in the middle. That may not work. Let me try some vermilion. And new gambos, maybe. I want to add some bright. I'm going to add over to my palette and create my own. Kind of set of yellows right now. And maybe a little vermilion. Right. Such a dark red, it's not making that big of an impact. Do a little more over here. Let's get some of that azo yellow. It's such a bright color. Okay. Happy with that. Let's try that. If it doesn't hold a lot of water, yeah, I'm doing the one that Janet did. All right. It's a good thing I have 3 jars because that red really took over that water. All right, I'm going to get some more of that yellow and add in. I'll brighten it up on that one side, sort of. Okay. Bring some of the lines down in the same kind of color. All right, now let's go to the greens and do the poppies. I'm going to use a serpentine Daniel Smith to start with, I think. And then I think I need a third. Sorry, I am not watching chat right now. Give me just a minute and I'll check chat. The black silver black velvet is what I'm using today. It's what Shauna tends to use. It's what a lot of us use. The Princetons, the Neptune are pretty good brushes. And you can get those at Mike's and Hobby Lobby and use a coupon or find them on sale often. Hi to anybody that I missed coming in. You came in late. Hi, Kat. I know I haven't spoken to you. I think I said hi to Pat and Jilly. I know I talked to Button. It is cold today. It was I'm so tired of like one day it gets up in the 60s and the 70s and then it's 30. So I am ready for it's all that snow and stuff that you guys keep getting keeps bringing that horribly unseasonably cold weather our way. But I'm just so sure y'all are. Yeah, it's teases you. All right, I'm gonna switch to the sap green just to get a little different tone. So far, I'm kind of keeping them the same. I think it's just the skies that I'm going to make different. And I'm going to go into maybe a little Terra Verde. Yeah, I like that. It's a little darker. This kind of helps push back some Okay, I think that's good on the greens. Now she added a bunch of crazy colors. I know. So let's go with the marine blue. Right, and then there was some, I'm going to go to that maroon. I'm going to add some maroon to the bottom of these. It's kind of a shadowed side. The opposite of that light. Excuse me, that I put in there. See about those ones on the side. They're not doing a whole lot right now. All right, let me clean that brush. I'm going to soften just with a damp brush where that was. And I'm going to lift some color out too. Okay. So I think that kind of helped those. I'm going to go back in with that azo yellow in a few places and just kind of, I'll come back with the water again and sort of soften it, but I just want to right, I'm just gonna. All right, then we're supposed to come in. I'm gonna get the ink tints pencils. I'm supposed to come in with some like black. So this is ink black. And I'm just going to use the tip and a watercolor brush. It may not be enough. Okay. Hi, Janet. I'm doing the one that you did, but I'm doing it different. I cut it in half. No quote. I could not even pretend to do the quote like you did. Okay. So that needs to dry because now I need to go in with some paint. And what I'm going to use is a mixture that I tried out earlier. And I'm going to use a dotting tool. So I'm using some of the Jacquard Luminaire and some PBO. So I'm going to start with a little base of the PBO in the gold green, a little bit of an emerald, and the halo blue gold, which kind of has a turquoise color, and some gold. And I'm going to mix those. I think I've got it too green. I'm going to add a little more of this lighter lime green. And a little more gold, which is going to give me way more paint than what I need, but we'll add it to some paper and just be fine. Excuse me, people. Ah. Is that a little dry? Yeah. So then I'm just going to dot. Hold it up in a minute. You can sort of. Okay. Just trying to get some smaller ones. No, this never got any black. And I'm just adding some more black here and there if I think it needs it. Just kind of with a damp ink tints. Okay. So you can sort of see. I don't know if they're poppy-like enough. I'm going to set that aside. I'm going to take this paint and put it on something. Let's just grab a piece of the paper from Shauna. And I'm just going to grab a credit card. Right, and then I'm just going to get a damp sponge. And I can kind of spread that out. Quickly. Then I can put that up and use that as a painted paper. And I didn't waste any. I don't even care that the stencil bled a little because it's so minimal. Put that in the water, get baby white. Let's see how this cleans up. Pretty good. All right. Yeah, it's a cute stencil, isn't it? I'm going to put the Inktense pencils up so I don't knock those. I think this red is still too dominant here. And one of the things that she had Janet use was like a magenta, a pinky color. So I'm going to use Quinn Magenta and add like some leaves. I'll turn some of these dots into I come in here with a little bit of that pink. All right. I think it's time for the background color. All right, so I am going to use the Aussie Red Gold on one of them, like Janet did, because I really liked that. Yeah, they are. I need to get her to make me one that's turquoise with some red and silver. Because I really like, they hold my watch from going crazy because I don't wear my watch. I wear my watch really loose. And I put one on either side. Now I've decided I need, I think, two more. But that'll be a conversation when I can spend money. Because right now I'm trying to be good. All right, so I'm going to come in here and just, this is the Daniel Smith Red Aussie Gold. And I'm just going to let it sort of do its thing in here. So I'm going to turn that around. I think I missed something on the buds, but I'll worry about that in a minute. Right now I'm going to paint around them. Okay, what I need to do is take a wet brush. This is going to be a pink up here anyway, so I don't care that that was. I'm just trying to blend that out. This is that magenta, which is what I'm going to use up here. And I'm gonna okay, that's a good start to that one. All right, I need just the red Aussie gold again. Those kind of blend. Okay, and then I'm gonna take the new gamboge. All right, and all right, I'm gonna get some of that red Aussie gold over here and really get it wet. And I think I'm gonna blot it because I really don't want it. I want more green. Oh, let's go. I want to get more of that Terra Verde. Okay, and that's some of the same red that's in the flowers. I'm going to start working that in the sky because I want it a little more intense than it was. Okay, I gotta look at those. Yeah, I need to take those poppies and I'm gonna hit them with that darker. I need this guy to end somewhere. So I'm putting some grass. Okay, so I'm going to come in with a little bit of that maroon. Okay, so it's kind of like a cloud in there. All right, let's get some of the red Aussie gold and drop back in here. All right, let's try that. All right, so that's one done. Okay, this one. I'm gonna go with the anthracone. And I think I'm gonna use the cobalt blue. right, and then I'm going to get some more of that blue. I want that pop of that bright blue against the flowers. Trying to get that brighter in some of those places. All right, and then I'm going to get a little purple. And that was kind of a dirty brush, so I'm not worried about that. Just bring that down. And then I'm going to blot that the way I did the other one. I think I'm going to come back in more with a purple. More water in that purple. Okay. Okay, I'm going to get some of that purple and some of that dark blue. I don't have any clean water left. Well, there's Miss Tay Tay. She woke up. I'll get her up there in just a minute. Trying to straighten up here just a little bit so when she jumps up here, she's not getting into something she shouldn't. I want to do the same green thing with the bottom. Okay, I'm hitting those pods again. With the darker color, and then I'm gonna come in with some grasses at the bottom. Give me a minute and you can come up here. Yeah, I know. You need to say hi. Auntie Shauna's calling your name. All right, let's go with the greeny kind of. I want to hit these with a yellow green just to take that white out. Okay. It is Tay-Tay time, I guess. She's like, you're done, Mom. I don't care what you think. Say hi. Say hi to your adoring fans, Mama. All right, I'll take the tape off while she's... Yeah? Am I not paying? I gotta pet you. I'm just using the heat gun to take the tape off. She needs her pokey nail removed. Is that something you need? Not a receipt. It's not a lottery ticket. You're not interested. She is a pretty baby. I know it can be. You're not interested? Imagine it's dinner time. Okay, so that was kind of my interpretation of that prompt. Now, I probably should go in there with a little bit of colored pencil, maybe. Define some petals more. But I'm not really sure it really needs it. To be honest. Maybe just here and there. Not really that much. If they need anything, it might be some white highlights. Yeah, they're kind of organic. So I'm going to sign them here, kind of along the leaves. Thanks, Janet. Oh, I don't like to paint flowers. This is like that's why they have to be kind of really loose and abstract. But I like the idea of doing two skinny pieces. Now, about matting them and framing them, that might be more challenging because they're probably going to have custom mats. They ended up just under 4, the painted part, just under 4, which was kind of my goal. And 11. So you could frame them separate and 2 separate, or you could even possibly get a mat cut with 2 openings. But that will be whoever purchases them, because they may not even be bought together. I did like how this kind of bloomed with the water. This one almost looks like there's a shower, like there's a storm, like rain. So I thought it would just be fun to do the same painting, but in 2 color waves. So for those of you who came in late, the book is Fast and Fun Watercolor by Gina Lee Kim. we have had a really good time doing a lot of the exercises out of these. If you do the painting or any version of the paintings that we've done, use the hashtag FibPaintAlong on Twitter and Instagram. On Instagram, you can follow the hashtag, and then they'll come up on your Instagram feeds, is what I do. So all you do is in your search, put hashtag FibPaintAlong, and you'll see the category, and then you can click it and you can follow it. Mostly it's just my artwork because very few people have been using it. But if you'll remember to put your hashtag in there, then they'll come up on your feed on Instagram and you'll see them. Whether you follow that person or not, you'll see the hashtag. That's how I find a lot of new artists, is I'll follow a hashtag. And you can do the same thing on Twitter. I think you can follow a hashtag. I know you can search a hashtag. Yeah, you can search a hashtag, and anything that people have posted with that hashtag will come up. So the more that we use it, the more that we would see each other's interpretations. Kind of like the Fib sketch a day. If we use the Fib paint along, that would be a fun way to see everybody else's take when they do work along, or like all your apples from today. I painted the elephants because Lena painted the elephants. I painted the ballerina because Lena painted the ballerina. Okay, see, I don't have TweetDeck. I think I had it and then I took it off. But yeah, I typically look at it in Instagram. But like I said, I follow several hashtags in Instagram, like hashtag watercolor, hashtag alcohol inks. And then I see new people and that I'm not aware of. I always put her hashtag, and she told me to tag her at, it's Debbie Epps. It's Debbie Epps, mixed media artist. Actually, put it on here. They have the underscores. It's how it shows up. Because I use Bo Camper Epps on there, which I don't use anymore. See, like here's Colleen's apple, and she put Fib's play along instead of Fib's paint along. So I'm going to follow that one too. She put Fib's play along. I put Fib's paint along. Well, thank you, Patricia. Those were fun. Those girls from New Year's Eve. So that is probably it for me. I'm going to find something to eat. And I think we're going to watch a movie. Here pretty soon. This was the other thing I started, but I haven't finished. I started that. That's what I was doing on Shauna's stream with the pit pins. So I'll probably finish him if someone streams tomorrow. As CB said, markers in my fingers to blend. This is over gel medium. He's on there with gel medium. So all righty, people. I'll see you tomorrow. I'm sure someone will stream, hopefully. Thank you, Wiggins. Is it Beth? And welcome. Hi, Terry. Thanks, Sophia. The lamb? This one, Colleen? Okay. I'm working on finishing. I just got one ear done. I thought he was just sort of cute. Well, I'll finish it and then I'll show it to you, Colleen, okay?